and boom. We're live. All right. Yeah. Let us know if it's working. We're trying something new today. We're going to be on Twitch. We're going to be on Locals, and we're going to react to this. We've got myself, Rolo, the Puerto Rican Pistolero. We got Jeremy, D-Day Cobra. We got
What's up?
Johnny64 back to react here. He's our resident Nintendo expert. We've got Krista Nova.
Hi.
And we have Joe, Latina Locked and Loaded.
What's up?
So, how's everybody doing this morning?
We're on time. We're on time because Rolo's running the show.
I know. Look at that. I got I'm an early bird here, so
yeah. So
we're good to go.
That's the only reason we're live. Or we're on time. But yeah, pretty exciting to see what happens today. It's a full direct. This is kind of like a holiday for Nintendo fans until, of course, the direct happens and everybody's pissed off and complaining about what didn't happen. Because that's what Nintendo fans do. But yeah, me and Johnny were talking before the show started, but then Krista shut us up. And so now we can talk about it, right, Krista? Now we can talk, we can speculate. So
chat away.
Yeah, so obviously the big rumor is that there's going to be a Metroid Prime remaster announcement potentially. That's something that I feel like that's been discussed every time there's been a direct for the last few years.
Yeah, I mean, well, if it's going to happen, it needs to happen this direct because the rumor is that it's supposed to happen the holiday this year, the release itself. So if it doesn't get announced during this direct, that whole rumor was a load of crap, and the person who's been leaking it all year is basically going to lose a lot of credibility. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that one's going to happen. I don't think Metroid Prime 4 is going to happen because Retro Studios, the team who's developing Metroid Prime 4, they were hiring people to work in the graphics department as early as January, or as recently as January this year. They put something up on their personal Twitter page. So, I mean, they're still in the development phase of things. And so I don't think that one's going to happen. Plus, the rumor is Nintendo's planning on releasing a Metroid Prime 1, a Metroid Prime 2, and a Metroid Prime 3 remaster each individually because, Nintendo want to milk the audience for every dollar they can. So if they're going to do that periodically, then Metroid Prime 4 is probably still a ways off. So.
That's a good point. It's a good point. Look, I mean, if they do it, they do it. I mean, at the end of the day, Metroid Prime, a remastered Metroid Prime trilogy is going to sell crazy, even if it's individually, especially the first one.
Absolutely.
The first one's it'll blow it up. I mean, I personally think that the smart play would be to release all three of them as a package because they're all older games. But at the same time, when you'll sell several million copies of each, why not drop them individually? Well, so that's the power of having good games and do what you want.
I wonder if Nintendo would do something like they did with the Super Mario 3D collection where it would be like a limited run kind of thing. Yeah.
Hell, they sold 10 million copies of that. It's just so stupid. On that note, my crazy announcement prediction: we're gonna get Super Mario Galaxy 3. I have heard no one else say this. I've heard no one else say this. I'm the only person that said this. We're gonna get a Mario Galaxy 3. That's what I'm hoping for.
You never know with Nintendo.
That is pure speculation and wishful thinking on my part.
Yes, it is.
But
that'd be pretty amazing though.
Based on the Super Mario 3D collection, though, and selling 10 million, I think it was 10 million. I think that's what it was. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong on that. I think it was 10 million. If it was 10 million, that is just stupid.
Yeah.
So
you're right. I think I remember that
number. And of course, I know like 64 played a part into that, Sunshine, but like Galaxy was the most recent one of those games in there. And God, if we get a Super Mario Galaxy 3, that would be crazy.
That would be awesome. We got a couple of super chats. Let me get those in. We're gonna probably read most of the super chats at the end so that we can react. So those that are in now, we'll read them, but if just have patience with us, we'll read them at the end while the show's going on. So we got Mike Hill for $5. We'll be checking the PlayStation State of Play later.
Later.
Yeah. And then we've got a $2 from Anthony Gaming. Change it endpoint. Oh, Endonint or Nintendo? Okay. You put Nintendo backwards. And then
the State of Play, we probably will check it out. I don't know if we'll do a live react, but we'll be checking that out. Go ahead.
Jonathan Bordeaux, wish Final Fantasy VII remake on the Switch, Crisis Core in it. That would be pretty cool. And 5 picoseconds, Jeremy huffing copium pretty early with that Galaxy 3 prediction.
Hey, Go big or go home.
Heck yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I gotta
That's
respect
true.
it. You went big, all right.
Damn
Big or
right.
Go home. So.
We need
You
some
know,
Rosalina.
The last direct that we did, I predicted that they might show some sort of teaser from the Super Mario movie coming out, and I'm hoping we at least get a poster out of this, you
Mhm.
know, maybe even a title. I think that'd be pretty neat, some sort of teaser at least, because it is coming out fairly soon, and maybe they'll even, who knows, announce the park that's coming out in Orlando. That's also a possibility.
True.
Maybe Chris Pratt will make an appearance.
Yeah. Could you imagine? Oh
That'd be
my
amazing.
gosh, that would break the internet in some way.
It would. The haters would be pissed off too.
Yeah, I'm
yes, they
Super
would. Yes, they would.
Mario.
Yeah,
I'm Chris
that,
Pratt.
that would be huge. I don't see that one happening either. But like again, we're wishful thinking. Not the Chris Pratt. The announcement of a
Yeah,
title
yeah.
potentially.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's realistic for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
as far as games go, I'm all about remasters. I mean, there's a lot of great games from the 64
Mm-hmm.
in which I want to see remastered. For example, Donkey Kong 64 is one of them.
Mhm.
Banjo and Kazooie 64. I'm just someone who's a fan of 64 games, and I'd hope they would at least remaster those two because they don't get that much love as
Mhm.
Mario and Zelda. So
I don't
guess we'll
see
see.
Banjo Kazooie happening just because it's on the.
Oh,
Rare.
can
Yeah,
you
it's rare.
imagine?
Yeah.
It's
That'd
well,
be
it's
amazing,
on the,
though.
but it's on the 64.
Oh, I know. I
shop
just
already,
mean
but like,
Mhm.
but like Donkey Kong is something. There is some kind of Donkey Kong announcement potentially rumored, right, Johnny?
Well, both Donkey Kong and Banjo Kazooie were both actually developed by Rare, so that gets kind of tricky because Rare is now owned by Microsoft.
Now I will say this, kind of with what Chris was saying. Epic Universe, the third Universal park that's going to be opening, is going to have not just the Super Nintendo world. It'll be the first park to add the Donkey Kong section. So it's going to have the Mine Train roller coaster. So that would be a pretty cool tie-in if they did like a Donkey Kong remaster or remake to tie in with the park.
But that's not until
Aren't they-
2025, though.
2024, 2025. Yeah.
aren't they
we got
doing
Jay in
Zelda
the
as well?
chat. We got
Oh,
Jay
hey,
in the
Jay.
chat.
What's
so-
going on?
Jay, if they announce a park, you want to come on?
You'd have to go make a video.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
would.
heard
He would
that.
have to make a
That's
video.
exactly what he had to do.
Yeah.
I love how there's that that requirement. It's like if they bring on a park, Jeremy
Yeah.
will bring on Jay. There's
Oh,
also supposed to be real quick Zelda remasters.
Mhm.
That's been a
Yes.
big rumor. Hasn't been around as long as the Metroid one, but it came from the same source. Zelda Twilight Princess and Zelda Wind Waker. We're supposed to be getting remasters of those. I don't know if those two are going to be bundled together or sold individually, but yeah, we're supposed to be getting those for the Switch as well.
I gotta say, Twilight Princess is probably. I know some people will think it's a controversial take. I think it's my favorite 3D Zelda game, to be honest with you.
I don't know.
besides Breath of
I mean,
the
it's
Wild.
such a great game.
I think it's awesome.
don't think I agree, but I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah,
Like,
I
none at
love
all. That game is wonderful. And Wind Waker, too. I hated it when it came out, like most people did,
Mhm.
because after Ocarina of Time, we wanted Twilight Princess, but
Yep.
we got Wind Waker, and we're
Dude.
like, what the hell is this link?
The music
But I
in Wind
grew to
Waker's
love it.
so good. The music in
is.
Wind Waker's so good.
hmm
I love it so much.
Sailing on the ocean and that music, it just sounds like freedom. It's like, oh, I love it.
Mhm.
We have a
Yep.
minute left. Oh, it should happen anytime soon now.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
so how many people are waiting on the Nintendo channel? Let's see.
Oh, Jeremy, by the way, you have locals going or no?
Oh crap! I keep forgetting. Let me do it right now.
See,
Right now.
Anthony Gaming for 2. Microsoft should purchase Nintendo. I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
Good morning, guys. Oh, here we
Out of
go.
pride.
Oh
Oh.
my gosh.
Let's go.
Okay, something's happening.
All right.
Oh boy. Chat, let me know if the sound's all right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Here we
seeing
go.
it on our screen. Rolo's working on that.
No, he's not. He's not putting it there. He's overlaying it. You got to play it yourself.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to check it out on YouTube.
We live on the continent of Elios. 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center. 1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon.
This is not my cup of tea. Fire Emblem. So.
In the
love
years
Fire Emblem.
since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
It's a great start.
Oh, the chat's gonna be hyped.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is a big thing.
Is this a real Fire Emblem game, or is it just going to be Warriors again? Because I'm not a fan of the Dynasty Warriors crossover games. But I'm a fan of regular Fire Emblem.
Chat's going insane on the
Three Houses was
Nintendo.
an amazing game.
There's 400,000 people watching the direct right now.
Ooh. Okay. Fire Emblem.
Engage. Oh no, it's going to be a mobile game?
You're awake!
I'd be so upset if it is.
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible things?
Oh no, okay, it's legit.
If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
The war. The Fell Dragon. I feel like I can almost
It looks
remember.
good. This is not my cup of tea.
I've had my eye on you.
Fire Emblem fans, this is your moment.
Turn-based tactics, baby.
Sigurd, leave it to me.
New characters in the new Smash.
It is rather quiet, I know, but it will liven up as we gain allies.
The time has come. Now, as one, Emblem, engage!
Hey, chat, we're gonna try not to talk
One
through
strike
everything
will
today.
decide it all.
Like, and we're not gonna be pausing a lot. So just a heads
Yeah.
up. So just so you guys can see it. So
Please
we
grant
did
me
an
your
overlay
strength.
instead of sharing it this week.
Looks pretty cool. It's a good
She
trailer.
asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elios.
Nice.
Yeah, lots of gameplay.
Okay,
Hey.
good start, good start.
Mm-hmm.
It does look good.
Yeah. Okay, it's not a
Alright.
mobile game. Awesome.
Well, it's
There
a
we
Switch game, almost the same thing. So.
I love Three Houses.
Well, so
Hello,
technically
everyone.
kind of is.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series.
Give
Fire
me
Emblem
F-Zero,
Engage.
damn it.
In addition to the standard version, we'll also be
Ooh,
releasing
nice,
the
okay.
Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition, containing collectible items.
I'm happy for the fans.
Please look forward to
They're
more
excited for this.
information about this game in the future. Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
I'll definitely review that game. I love that game.
It takes two to tango.
Tango.
Cody and May's relationship is on the rocks,
This is a good game on by all accounts.
but it gets
I've played
even
that.
tougher
This is a Krista
when they're
game.
turned into dogs.
What? How?
Get their bodies back. They'll
I think it's on
bring
Game
the
Pass Looks like it
onslaught of
came out a couple
challenges,
years
where
ago.
working
It did.
together is the only
Oh.
way forward.
This is the first
Well,
time
I don't know
it's
the
on
game,
Switch.
It's more and more
sorry.
exciting. But
Quickly acclaimed two-player
Our chat
platforming
passing
adventure.
really quick. Although
Even the
honestly, it
bumpiest
does
road
look kind
can
of
be
cool. I ain't
traveled
gonna
with
lie.
someone
It's on
by your
Game Pass if
side.
you guys want to try it out. It's a good
Venture
co-op
through
game from what I've
fantastical
heard.
worlds filled with challenging
Every like level's
experiences
totally
around
different.
every
So each
corner.
scenario
In
keeps you on
addition
your
to
toes.
single system play, the game can also be
Martin
played on
Cyborg's
two
best
systems
couples
via
game
local
ever.
wireless or online with a
God.
pal via the
Stream
free
it.
Oh,
Friends
it's like
Pass.
a oh, I see. Okay.
Help
Co-op.
Cody and May return to normal.
Okay.
With a partner, of course. It Takes Two launches on the Nintendo Switch system
Not
November
my cup of
4th.
tea, but all right.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
chat
eShop.
Brutal right now.
They don't want to see this. They're like, give us Breath of the Wild 2.
The forbidden story begins.
Fatal Frame?
Oh gosh.
I don't know.
About to happen. Okay.
After mysteriously vanishing as a child, Ruka Minazuki visits an abandoned hospital in search of her lost
Back.
memories.
I played this.
What?
Use the camera obscura to repel evil spirits and uncover the memories that were sealed
Not for
away.
me.
A dark curse looms near. What ancient rituals will be revealed? Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse launches for the first
Nintendo
time
already
in the
has a
West
stacked
on Nintendo
lineup,
Switch
so-
next year.
This is
There's a new hero who looks mechanical?
Xenoblade.
It did look like Fatal Frame.
Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game. This is Ino, a new hero. She appears to be, mechanical? Complete her quest to have her join your party.
Never gotten to Xenoblade.
Expanding your options for classes and battle strategies.
If I don't get into Xenoblade in the next couple months, I think
challenge battles will also be added. Test your mettle in consecutive battles against tough
Nintendo
enemies.
chat's just like boring, boo.
Defeat all enemy waves
For
to
Xenoblade?
really?
Yeah,
Nintendo
Challenge
chat's never
even
happy
stronger
unless
enemies
it's
wearing
like
notable
like
accessories
Mario or
and
something.
special outfits.
Special outfits. He wasn't wearing anything.
More hero and gameplay
Our
additions will
chat's
arrive
kinda
in
brutal.
Wave 3.
There's a few people.
Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion
Alright.
pass launches on Nintendo Switch
That's,
October 13th. Get drawn into these Nintendo Switch games. Nautical nonsense
Another
begins
Krista game.
when SpongeBob and
That's
Patrick
SpongeBob?
unravels the
Oh.
very fabric of the universe. In this 3D platforming
Look at
adventure,
Patrick.
you'll travel through portals to 7 outlandish wish worlds,
honestly,
like
it doesn't
prehistoric
look
kelp
bad.
forest
It
and
doesn't
wild
look
west
bad.
jellyfish
I don't know
fields.
about-
Explore using all
I don't know if
sorts of
I
wacky
played
moves,
SpongeBob, but-
don over
Wait, is this
30
a remake?
fantastic
Yes.
cosmic costumes, and meet your
Yep,
favorite
it was the
Bikini
meme.
Bottom residents from the TV series, voiced by their original actors. Soak up SpongeBob SquarePants,
It
the
does
Cosmic
kinda look
Shake,
good in a
launching on Nintendo Switch next year.
Voice actors.
What's this?
Some of them.
You're already
Oh!
fit? Box with
What,
familiar
seriously?
characters
What?
from Fist of the North Star. They'll be your instructors
DDR boxing?
in exercise mode, leading you through various boxing drills.
man.
Defeat as many
No
enemies
thanks.
as you can with just your fists in battle mode, or take
How
on
dumb you
rivals
look.
in
You're like-
box battles, including
Like, you gotta be like,
business boxing.
bro, look,
Exercise,
please
the
stop.
Launches on Nintendo Switch
bad.
March
Okay, what is this?
2023.
This looks cool.
This ain't your uncle's dodgeball.
It's like
Throw
Fall
whatever
Guys.
you can at opponents in this hilariously hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of
We could play-
accessories.
we could have some
Plus,
fun with
challenge
this
up
one.
to 6 friends and frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know what hit them. Oddballers launches
They're
on
getting all the
Nintendo
crap
Switch
out of the
early
way.
next year.
Tunic.
A small fox washes
real man
ashore on a
says it last.
ruined island. Brave the unknown
It's
in this
Zelda-like.
isometric
Hey, they're bringing
action
masculinity.
adventure
That's
game.
fine.
Your only
We like
gear
those big
is
tough
the manual.
guys.
Traverse
This
the island's
game, like,
interconnected
advertises
realms to
itself
retrieve
as
its
just
missing
Zelda
pages.
ripoff.
Yep.
So if you like the structure, of
Dangerous
Zelda,
traps
Can't
and
afford Breath of
even
the
more
Wild 2?
dangerous
Well,
monsters
look
Yeah.
no
lurk around
further.
every corner.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more like Link's Awakening with this one. You know,
I like the tilt
Long-lost
shift art
secrets will the
style. It
island
looks good.
reveal. Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th.
Soon.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. New intel has arrived for these front mission
Chat
remakes.
is really gonna be unhappy.
Full
yeah.
remakes of 2 front
Hey,
mission
we got
games
40
are
minutes of this,
storming
so-
in.
I
In
know.
Front
Be
Mission
patient,
1
guys.
remake, you'll pilot giant
see what
machines
happens.
called Bonzers in
Me
tactical
too. I don't really care for this
turn-based
stuff.
combat.
Next.
As you progress, you'll obtain skills that can help
Turn-based
you
mecha
gain the
warfare.
upper hand against opponents. You can also test your mettle at the Coliseum. Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of additional features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes, and over 80 new skills added from the first game. Front Mission 1 Remake launches
Yeah,
on
I'm just not an
Nintendo
RPG
Switch this
guy.
November. Front Mission
yeah, I
2
got
Remake
into
will
a lot
launch
of
on
those
Nintendo
XCOM and
Switch next
everything,
year.
Final Fantasy
And
Tactics.
in the future, a remake of Front Mission 3 will also launch on Nintendo Switch.
Mario and Rabbids is actually one of my favorite games on the Switch.
It's a
what's
wonderful
this?
life
A wonderful
for a
life for a
new
new
generation.
Cows!
After nearly 20 years, a beloved
Oh,
farming
chicken!
experience is
It's a
reborn.
baby chicken.
Yep.
This kind of looks cute.
Welcome back to Forgotten
Harvest
Valley.
Moon.
Here, you'll manage a
Hey.
farm passed
I love
down to
farm
you by your
games.
father.
See that?
Restore and expand your farm as you nurture crops. Care for your
This
friendly
game was
animals
meant for Jay.
and help the land flourish.
When can I make burgers with a cow?
Befriend the townsfolk while you're out and about in the valley.
has like a Pokemon / Zelda vibe.
You might even meet your future partner and start a
This is like
family.
an upgraded Stardew Valley.
Dan.
In this installment, those around you will grow older as time goes on. Their
Dan is in my
appearances will
chat.
change over the years. Your child will also choose their career based on how you raise them.
Whoa, it goes all the way.
It's a little too much responsibility.
An especially wonderful farm life
cute.
in
I think I'd
Forgotten
play
Valley
that.
lies ahead.
That's a Krista game.
Yeah.
I love how 75%
Story of
Nintendo
Seasons,
Directs is
A
stuff
Wonderful
that
Life
Krista
launches
will
on
play.
Nintendo Switch, summer 2023.
Splatoon, Splatoon 3.
Okay, let's
All
see.
right.
First DLC.
Or first Splatfest, maybe?
Second Splatoon.
Splatoon
Second,
3 is
Yeah, the first official one.
fantastic. It's so good. Now the chat's gonna be happy.
Splatfest.
Yep.
Here we
The
go.
first post-launch Splatfest for
What'd I
Splatoon
tell
3
ya?
has been confirmed. Here's the theme.
Ooh.
What would you bring to a deserted
Gear.
island?
No, grub.
Gear?
Fun. No,
Grub,
fun. I don't know. All the.
Gear.
Wow.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy with Splatoon 3.
Yeah.
They did such a good job on
Yeah,
it.
it's so good.
So many incredible possibilities.
Oh,
Which
guys.
team will you join?
Probably grub. Let's be honest.
Like, you
Yeah, I
can't
need
have
food.
fun if you're dying.
Yeah, I know. I need food.
And more free updates are
Yeah,
planned
this
for
franchise
They're
Splatoon
gonna bring
3.
new
doing well. It's like setting sales records.
Be on the
in
lookout
Japan
for more
already.
info in the
Yeah,
future.
yeah. They're gonna bring new weapons. Oh yeah, it's coming. All right, cool.
So, Squids, what did you think? What would you bring to a deserted island?
Food.
923.
As for me, I've already decided. I hope you'll all participate as well. Next,
Okay.
please take a look at
Whenever
this.
they say this, it's usually big.
Square Enix.
Oh.
I guess not.
And
Octopath 2?
It looks really good though.
Or is this the new one that's in the same style as Octopath? Yep, there you go. Yeah, cool.
It looks really good.
Introducing a brand new game
Not my,
in the
not
Octopath
my
Traveler
style
series.
typically, but that looks
yeah,
really
not
good.
my style.
8 new travelers embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
With that, we could realize a world without conflict, without bloodshed.
I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
I'm hitting the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that.
Like I love the art
poverty.
style.
The man
That's
who
great.
took everything from me shall die by my hand.
Not again. Not this stench. The stench of blood.
Doubt is what I do.
Leave the hunting to me. You'll have all the tasty meat you want. I need to rediscover who I am.
Explore a wide world set in a bustling era. Each traveler's path action differs between day
I
and
think
night.
this looks really good if you're into those type of games.
It's I believe it's also on Game Pass. So,
What
Most
will
of this stuff
Nintendo's
is
getting
just-
owned.
intertwined.
hardly any of this stuff
Yeah.
is exclusive to Nintendo. So yeah, hardly any of this stuff is
And
exclusive. They're
what
getting all the
adventures
third-party
await
stuff out of the
them
way.
in
That they're
this
bringing
new
like
world.
years later to the Switch.
Tasty stuff, huh?
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell. Where will their journeys lead them?
Reminds me of like a
And you.
Game Boy game.
Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch February 24,
Thank you, Chewie.
2023.
What you just saw was Octopath Traveler 2 from Square Enix. Please look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes. Let's see some more
hey,
headlines.
Lethal. What a surprise.
Hey,
What's up,
Did I
man?
miss Bayonetta 3?
Magical home
No, you
is
didn't.
waiting for you.
Fuck cares then.
No swearing.
Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm.
This is what Lethal came for.
Cultivate
Another
your
farm
homestead
game?
and
I mean, I'm not
forge
mad about it.
everlasting
Wow.
friendships in this farm
Krista is
simulation
well fed
RPG.
today. All right, you got all the
Discover
farm games you can
magical
open.
spells
lot
to
of
grow
Krista games
crops.
so far, Lethal. A lot of Krista
Face
games.
off
Yeah,
against
yeah.
mischievous
It's
foes.
Nintendo.
Instruments of Evil?
Ooh,
Those are
that sounds
literally
great.
instruments of evil.
Azoria. Along the way, you'll befriend a lively cast of characters who call this island their home. Tend and grow your fairy tale farmstead solo, or together with up to 4 players in local or online multiplayer.
Most everything
By
we've seen so
gathering
far is
resources and
third-party
crafting
stuff
items,
that's on
you'll
Game
be able to
Pass.
customize your home and enjoy this mesmerizing adventure even more.
Steph says
As
that she would play it too.
change,
How's it going,
new
Steph?
spellbinding surprises can be
Rogue
unlocked
Attraction mark in
that'll
the chat.
help you restore Azoria to its natural splendor. Magic awaits in Fae Farm, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch spring
Oh my God,
2023.
No.
It's a musical blast from the past.
Something for the band, please, God.
Anniversary of the Final Fantasy series with the latest theater rhythm game.
Nintendo better bring it to say like
Enjoy iconic songs like One Winged Angel.
It's like Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero Final Fantasy style.
This is hilarious.
Suteki
the Nintendo chat is brutal.
There are 385 songs total. Songs are categorized by game, so you can play each stage while experiencing the series through the music.
I'd rather experience the series through
In
the
addition,
series.
2 players locally
That's
can
over
complete stages
600,000
in
people
pair
watching
style,
Nintendo
while up to
on
4
Nintendo's
players can
channel,
battle to
and
the
they're
beat
brutal,
in
right?
online multi-battle. Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its symphony on the Nintendo Switch system February 16th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. After the game's launch,
don't get
paid
it.
DLC songs
Hey,
from
DLC
Sonic
songs?
Nier series,
They should do Animal Crossing, like.
Octopath Traveler,
Krista, don't give him any
Live
ideas.
Alive, and more will be released. That's 90 additional songs.
Oh gosh.
Plus, editions containing a season pass and 27
Season
extra
pass
songs,
for songs.
including Melodies of Life, will be
One
available.
Piece in the Nintendo.
My
All
gosh.
right, what do we got? What do we got? Is this rabbits?
Yeah,
yes.
Adventure
it
is
is, yeah,
just
yeah.
around the corner.
Okay. Okay, we got Mario.
Blast off on an adventure of
I love the
galactic
first Rabbids. It
proportions
was actually
with
really good.
Mario and the Rabbids. Let's dive into
good.
exploration.
Goomba.
Freely roam through all sorts of wondrous worlds, each one jam-packed with
Music was
discoveries.
great too.
Find coins, unlock hidden paths, and help out the locals with their troubles. At shops, you can get items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your
Do you
team
really
will
like the
earn
first one? I
rewards
didn't play it.
and
I
get
loved
stronger.
it. It's a turn-based
Sparks are here
tactics
to
game,
lend a
so if you're not
helping
into that,
hand.
you might not like it,
Recruit
but I
up to
liked it.
30
And the
different
music here,
sparks,
you can tell
each
they're
with their
tapping into
own
Galaxy
special
big time.
powers and skills.
Yes, they are.
They can help spark a decisive victory. Can Mario and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness? Mario Plus
soon.
Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches on
Next
Nintendo
month,
Switch
yeah.
October 20th. Pre-orders are available
Get your
now on
pre-orders.
Nintendo eShop. A gold edition can also be
Yeah,
pre-ordered,
business is about to pick
containing
up.
the base
I
game,
agree,
weapon
George
skins,
Gator.
and a season
Okay,
pass.
okay.
Rosalina Rabbit.
Restore peace
That's a
between
lethal game.
humans and monsters. Rune Factory 3
Another
returns
journey.
Is that a
on
boy or a
Nintendo
girl?
Switch. Take a break from quests to chat with the locals, cultivate crops,
How
and
much
care for
farm
monsters.
caring can we have in a Nintendo Direct?
Relaxing
Come on.
activities.
They're trying to
You
inspire
can
everyone to
also
go back to the land.
transform
I want them to show another music thing.
your abilities in battle and
Christmas-specific
No,
conversations
it's
with the locals.
not.
will
Farm
vary
music,
depending
farm
on your
music.
form. Your choices
I like
will
that
also
one
cause
farm
different
game.
events to occur. Plus, a brand new
Delight's
mode has been
music
added
from
to
Japan.
help you enjoy more quality time with your in-game spouse.
Japanese trot music.
Rune
Yes,
Factory
that's what
3
it sounds
Special
like, yeah.
launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Nintendo Direct chat is brutal and it's so funny. Like Nintendo fell off, Nintendo
Rune
fell off.
Factory. I don't
Plus,
know.
a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
Oh, more
More
N64
Nintendo
games.
64 games are on the way.
All of us confirmed.
Mine is like
Pilot
1 second
Wings
behind.
64.
Yeah, I'm like
sorry,
3
I don't
seconds
know.
behind.
Pilot Wings.
Oh, look at
Mario
it.
Party.
Mario
It's
Party.
like the.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Mario Party 2.
I wouldn't mind playing Mario Party 3
Mario
online.
Party 3.
Oh,
Before Mario Party.
Pokemon
Pokemon
Stadium.
Stadium.
Yes, Pokemon Stadium. Nice.
Pokemon Stadium 2.
I like how they're giving us all the sequels this time.
Yep.
There you go.
1080 snowboarding.
1080.
Michael says Jay produced this direct.
Excite Bike 64.
Wow.
These
Okay.
games will gradually be added in the future. You can play a selection of Nintendo 64
Finally, they're
games
adding more
and
to
enjoy
it.
many
That
more
Pilot
gaming
is-
benefits
Considering how much we're
with
paying.
an active Nintendo
More
Switch
Smash
Online
Brothers.
Plus
So
expansion pack membership. Oh, and there's one more game we should mention.
No way. GoldenEye.
Oh.
No.
Yes.
Dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cat's about to go
Oh,
crazy.
Hell yeah.
It's about
They pulled it off.
time.
They pulled it off.
Hell yes.
GoldenEye. Wow.
Okay.
That is the game that started
With
it all.
online play. Okay.
Oh, this is going to be
With
good.
online play, dude, we gotta stream that, Rolo.
Yes, odd job
Why not
slappers
mix
only.
things up?
Yes.
These Nintendo Switch games.
Proximity mine. You
Yes.
dying every
Best
time you
life
spawn
on the
in.
newly discovered
Go down,
continent
Rolo.
of
Hell yeah, that's gonna
Andalusia
be awesome.
in this immersive RPG. Perform over 100 types of daily tasks to build character and deepen your relationships with the
I'm a big
locals.
fan of these games.
In doing so, you'll gain
either.
access to different job
I think it's
classes and
hilarious how
abilities.
described
So
it.
GoldenEye
Perform
online.
A grand
Are you
adventure
kidding
into
me?
the unknown
Yeah.
awaits.
I don't feel like we got enough time to process
Various
that
Daylight
announcement.
Yeah.
launches
I
on
know.
Nintendo Switch
I'm just happy
later
they're
today.
adding more online Nintendo 64 games.
I'm just
A
happy it wasn't a farm
malfunction
game.
causes you to crash land
Or
on
a
a
song
strange
game.
planet. Build a new rocket from scratch in this management sim game. Scour the planet for materials.
Another game that's
I
like
can't
this.
with these
Then
building
build
stuff.
machines to refine them into various resources.
I mean, honestly
Eventually,
though, like
you'll construct
again, if I was
multiple
in these
production
type of games,
lines like
this
these.
looks cool. If I was
But the planet's creatures will
But I don't
attack,
care.
so keep them at bay. Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
I just want Metroid
That comes
Prime.
out the same
What's
day as
this?
Modern Warfare 2.
A young girl named Anne visits an
They're trying
art
to
museum
compete.
with her parents in this 2D exploration adventure.
Oh my gosh.
She wanders through a busy gallery by the artist Guertena
What?
until one particular piece draws her in.
Oh, yeah?
Will she be able to safely
Very.
return to her own world?
Oh, yeah?
Every decision affects her fate in IB. Launching on Nintendo
Creepy.
Switch spring 2023.
You know, I remember how excited I was for this, and I really
look,
haven't even
Mario
played
Strikers.
it.
We haven't
Mario
even really
Strikers
played it.
Battle
I
League
know.
for 8 players locally
It is
on
fun,
one
man.
system
Gotta play
can
it.
get
I
gritty
know.
is getting a second free
Second free
update.
update.
It's fun.
Joining the
Ooh,
roster are
Holly!
Paul
Hell
Lee,
yeah.
a physical
Wow,
powerhouse
cool.
with
Heck
fast
yeah.
movements and strong tackles.
Speaking of Diddy Kong, can we get Diddy Kong Racing
a
too?
midfield
Yeah, that'd be
speedster
awesome,
with
too.
dazzling techniques
Whoa.
and high
Dude,
pass
Donkey Kong would be
accuracy.
nice. Remind us of the franchise.
Plus, more gear and another stadium
Oh,
are
should I
being
get on
added.
this game?
The second free
Nice.
update
Okay.
launches this month.
Cool. We desperately need more characters.
The final summer begins.
とある
This is a
予
lethal
感
game.
がした
Yeah.
どこまでも眩しくて想像しいあの夏が始まるそ
Is
ん
it
な予
Anime
感が
Girls? Lethal game? Is that how
When
simple it is?
strange islands
When
suddenly
you can
appear,
clearly tell if
Risa
it's a
and
boy or a
friends
girl.
set sail to investigate in order to protect
Okay,
their
well, that's
homeland
a
from
me game then,
impending
too.
danger. Sprawling landscapes set the stage for
It's like
your
Pokemon
adventure.
Arceus.
Freely
Yeah.
explore this vast world and forge your own
Dolphin.
path in this charming
Slug
RPG.
thing.
It does look. It does
11
look
heroes from all walks of life will join your party. During battle, work with your allies to activate
Okay.
various skills, which can be swapped out
Isn't it like a
when needed.
Genshin feel?
Teamwork is paramount after all. New features are also in store. The keys to this lively
good.
adventure
Nintendo pushing
are in your
700,000
hands.
live viewers now.
行くよ
Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End, and the Secret
Next year.
Key launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023.
Oh yes, there we go. What do we got?
Hey!
Wave 3 is on the way.
Christmas.
Ah!
Here's a sneak peek at two courses racing into Wave 3. Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour.
Oh, I love it.
That looks like a cool track.
Yes.
It's called Merry Mountain.
Very nice.
Peach Gardens, hell yes.
Yes! Oh, this one was so
Peach
much
Gardens
DS,
fun.
from
I love
Mario
it.
Kart
That's
DS.
a great map.
I'm surprised
That's gonna
it's
be-
been so long.
That's gonna be a good 200cc map.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
Look at that. Merry Mountain. That looks awesome.
Wave
Oh, you're only
3
gonna
of the
tease
Mario
two of
Kart
them?
8 Deluxe Booster Course
Yes,
Pass
so.
DLC for the Mario Kart 8
it'll
Deluxe
be-
game
it'll be
launches
around
this
November,
holiday.
probably.
Late
Active
November.
Nintendo Switch
They're
Online
right
Plus
on
expansion
schedule. I
pack
think
members
it's
can
one-
enjoy this
one
DLC
batch
at
every
no
4
additional
months,
cost.
all the way
The
up
DLC
through
can also be
December
purchased on its
2023,
own.
So it's like they've always been on schedule.
How was that? Next, we have some news
Yeah, I
to
don't care
share
about
about
this game.
Nintendo Switch Sports.
Golf.
In the next free update, golf
I mean,
will be added.
I remember playing Wii Sports on the Wii. And
My
I thought it was
old
the
man
greatest
loved
thing
this
ever.
so much.
Dude, I thought it was the greatest thing
Yeah.
ever.
My mom and my old man used to play bowling
Of
all
course,
the
you can
time.
play these locally.
Yeah, for me, it just
Additionally,
had
up
its
to
space,
8
you
players
know?
online can play at the same time on the same course in
I'm
survival
gonna
golf.
refresh.
Those with the
just to
most
make
strokes
sure
will
we're
be
on the
out.
same time limit.
I
We
know I'm
previously
slightly
announced
behind.
that the update would
A
release
second.
this fall. However,
I
we'd
did
like
a
a
quick
bit more
pause on
time for
mine so I could
development,
catch
so
up
the
here at
update
least.
is now
We're on the
planned
same
for
time
this
frame as you
holiday.
guys.
Please wait just a little longer.
Special guest?
Oh.
Next, we have a
Miyamoto.
Chris
special
Pratt.
guest, Mr. Miyamoto.
Now
Hey!
Hello, it's been a while. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. I have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news.
Oh,
First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing
Oh, you're
with
right,
Chris
Krista.
Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring. And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its
Oh my
second
God, she
year
got
at
them both.
Universal Studios
Krista got
Japan,
them both.
also
Wow.
opened in Hollywood, California, in the U.S.
Nice.
Recently, we've been working on the finishing touches for both. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin.
Pikmin.
Pikmin, for what?
It's been over
What?
20
Go
years
back.
since the first
yeah,
game,
wait,
and we're still
wait,
working on the
Miyamoto,
series.
Stop, go back.
What
This is
Wait.
Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device game we
wanted to hear
started
more about
the
developing
movie and
late
the theme
last
park.
year, in which players all over the world are
That's so
planting
Nintendo.
flowers.
We got finishing touches.
Yeah.
You
Here's
can
a quick
wait.
rundown of the game for those who
Oh,
have
the
yet to play
chat's
it.
about to turn on.
Ah, no, a game.
It's a smart
mobile
device
game.
game that uses
Oh,
your
the
location.
chat
They
is
use
Walking
brutal.
Miyamoto for
outside,
a mobile
you can
game?
find
Come on.
Pikmin,
Chat
raise
is
them, and
brutal.
plant flowers
Forget the
together.
stuff you want to hear about. Let's talk about
Yeah.
this mobile game.
Wait.
All you need to do is
Dude,
take it with you on your
Farming,
daily walks
planting
or outings.
flowers, it's
No,
killing me.
You can look
Nintendo,
back
you're
at the
killing
end of the
me.
day and see where you
It's like
walk.
a Pokemon Go,
we don't
but with
Send out
want it.
Pikmin
We
and
don't
collect
want
items
it.
they found
We
that
don't
day
want it.
and feed them nectar to increase their petals. So how many steps did we take
How
today?
you gonna use Miyamoto for this?
And the
While you're out
disrespect.
and about, you can
No.
also use the AR feature to take
The
photos.
Pikmin games are actually
Now it's
fun,
gonna be
but this is
Pikmin
great.
go to the polls.
Pikmin are all
Yeah.
around. Let's take a quick look at my screen.
Here I was thinking we are gonna get a Mario Galaxy 3.
And
We
nearly
get
700
Pikmin mobile app.
Yeah, stop aiming
Know
big,
more about the
Jeremy.
movie.
If you get Pikmin nectar like you see here,
You're like a one
their
Nintendo
flowers
fan
will
who
bloom.
hasn't learned set your expectations low when it comes
You'll
to
also
Yeah.
see the number
Show
of
us the
steps you've
poster for
taken
the
that day.
movie.
Regarding the map, the clouds will clear along the
All
path
this
you
doing
walk,
is
so you
reminding
can
me
keep
when
a record
Pokemon
of
Go is
locations
actually
you've
kind of
visited.
Yeah.
All it's doing.
I normally move around within Kyoto, but I've also been going to Osaka,
Don't you
to
have
Universal
phones?
Studios
Says
Japan.
Max.
Yeah.
That's what
I
he said.
occasionally
phones,
go to
right?
Tokyo as well.
Dude,
You'll
if
say to
Miyamoto
yourself,
actually
okay,
said, "Don't
this
you guys
time
have
I'll try
phones?"
walking here.
Oh,
And
then-
it makes
then
trips
it
and
would be
walks
a win.
lot
I was
of
like,
fun.
okay, I gotta
Okay,
be
hang
It's a
on.
very easygoing play experience you can enjoy just by taking it with you. I hope you'll try it out. Okay,
yes.
now to the main event.
There we go.
Please take a look at this.
What?
Odyssey 2.
It's another mobile game. No. just kidding. Chickens? This does
It's gonna
not
be a
bode
new
well.
Pikmin. It's gonna be a new Pikmin.
It's not Bayo free, I can tell you that.
Pikmin.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Pikmin 4. That's gonna be a big announcement, though. Pikmin has a
They do.
Does
Yeah.
it? I never played it.
huge fan base.
Yeah.
Well, they ain't in the chat.
No, not in the chat. Definitely
Everyone
not.
wants Zelda. Okay.
That's right. Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023. We won't be showing any gameplay today. However, you'll be able to play like
So
this.
it's a Metroid Prime 4
From the
kind of thing.
Pikmin's
Jay.
perspective near the ground.
Will we be waiting for Pikmin 4 6 years from now?
I also made a new t-shirt.
Look at the merch.
Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate
far,
on the core essence of Pikmin
gonna have to
gameplay.
bring
We
something
call it
pretty awesome
Dandori
these
in
last
Japanese,
announcements.
or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4. Thank you, Mr. Koizumi.
No. Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Miyamoto.
Come on, something good.
Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
Oh my God! What
Gosh.
the
What?
freaking hell, Nintendo?
Take your
Another
dancing
dancing game,
game to
what'd I
the
tell
next
you?
level.
Dude.
It's farming music.
It's your boys. It's your boys BTS, Joe.
I've renounced.
I love watching.
Yeah, but they have the masculine one. Don't forget.
I love watching the chat react.
Ooh, is this copyright?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna lower it a little bit.
You mute, yeah.
Yeah, I'll mute this one.
So far, this is like a very, very, very disappointing.
Yeah.
Very shit.
They gotta come.
Quick and bring Vader out and just destroy everything.
It's so like state of Nintendo when like GoldenEye is the biggest thing in the Nintendo
Yeah,
Direct. It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, this game that's like 30 years old. Hell yeah!
I mean, so what? They're either going to announce something Zelda or Metroid related at this point to end this thing. There's no doubt about that.
Gosh.
Is there no doubt about that?
There's no doubt. They
I
have
have doubts, Jeremy.
No, they're going to drop
Scared.
one
Can you
big,
survive
massive
the
announcement.
season of
That's what's
death?
going to happen.
It's gonna be a teaser though. It'll be bad.
More farming.
What?
Peaceful
Oh
fun
my
life
God.
in the village of Lethe. The season of death quietus continuously returns, threatening to destroy all. Travel the world and find a way to put an end to the calamity in this
I mean,
life
that looks pretty
simulation
right there, but-
RPG.
Did Nintendo like meet with all
Along
of
the
their,
way,
like,
Magic
allies
farming.
from different
It was like,
motives
hey,
will join
we
your
need
cause.
farming.
While facing numerous
Fairy
dangers,
farming.
you'll begin to uncover the truth of this ill-fated world. After this presentation, a demo containing the opening days
I
of
could
the
be a
farm's
demo
first
of my
season will be available on Nintendo eShop.
It's available today.
Save data
It's
can
the
be
demo.
transferred to the full game once purchased. Harvestella launches on Nintendo Switch
At least you
November
can
4th.
download the demo.
There we go. There we go. Lethal.
Oh,
haha, lethal.
Bayonetta?
I was waiting for
Good
it.
time. After 500 years, Umbra Witch Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted
There
demons
you
to
go,
save
Lethal.
her best friend. Now,
Green.
in this third installment,
Bayonetta's
she'll
a
fight
very,
to protect
like,
the world
underrated
from the
game.
sudden invasion
Like,
of
a lot of
man-made
people don't talk about
bioweapons
it, which
called
is-
homunculi.
Shocks me.
Oh, the homunculus.
Don't worry, I know this song by heart.
I never
She's
played it,
gone
but
from
I know
fighting
her
for
from
herself
Smash.
to fighting for others to fighting for the world. Those who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca
He's driven.
and another Umbra witch, Jean. New ally Viola also joins in on the action. A hair-raising, demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits.
Oh,
in
soon.
Bayonetta
Okay.
3.
Wow, yeah.
There
Launching
you
on
go.
Nintendo Switch October 28th.
Oh,
Bayonetta.
I know which one you're gonna play,
on
Lethal.
Nintendo eShop. After today's Nintendo Direct, a new trailer delving more into
Way too
gameplay
many
will
games
launch on
getting
our
dropped
official
while
YouTube
we're in
channel.
Orlando.
I know.
Love it or
Dark
hate
fantasy
it,
mystery
anything dropping
abounds
around Modern
from the
Warfare 2 is
creators
gonna
of
get buried.
Danganronpa.
Yes, it's true.
Cyberpunk? What is this?
Welcome to the city of perpetual rain.
Seattle.
Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis. Those who investigate are called master
Cat
detectives who come from all around the world.
What is their farming though?
An amnesiac detective
Probably.
and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their pact.
Shinigami?
Dive into these unsolved
I
cases
actually
as a
think
trainee
so.
at the detective agency.
The world does look really cool.
Thoroughly
world
inspect
does
each
look
crime
cool,
scene
yeah.
to gather clues
But
and
I don't know
evidence.
if I'd play this.
When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth.
There you go. You're going like a dungeon.
Overcome
just like
obstacles
Persona.
and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, Mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives Raincode, launching first on the Nintendo Switch system spring 2023.
Resident Evil Village?
Shinigami is just Japanese for death guys.
Village, if you dare.
God, this is so bad.
The latest installment in the
it's the
Resident
cloud
Evil
version.
series is coming to Nintendo
This is
Switch as a cloud
Not
version.
even like a native version.
If you buy this, you're an idiot.
Ethan Winters must face the horrors of the village and its 4 fearsome lords to rescue
That should
his
have been one of your
abducted
first
daughter.
announcements, and not here.
Resident Evil Village
October
Cloud
28th.
launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
Get it.
You can download and try out the free demo today on Nintendo eShop to pre-order the full game.
I truly don't care.
The Winter's Expansion
I'll go to
DLC,
PlayStation
containing a
or
new
Xbox,
third-person
where
mode,
it's much better
additional
to-
story content, and more will launch December 2nd. Additionally,
They better give us
3
Metroid,
other recent entries in the Resident Evil
more
series
Metroid
will
than
be
the player
available as
logo
cloud
on the
versions on
GoldenEye
Nintendo
intro.
Switch this year.
Resident Evil 3 on cloud. Take longer to download than the actual game.
It's an action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games.
bullshit.
Vanquish foes to avenge your father in this kung fu action brawler by thrusting, tripping, and parrying opponents.
River was playing this for a while, wasn't he?
And gain the upper hand.
I can't wait to see the massive
Fall in
fallout
combat,
if
and
this
you'll get
just doesn't
older and
stick the
weaker.
landing.
In
Nintendo
turn,
fans are
however,
gonna lose
you'll
it
learn new
over this
techniques to complete your
Is there
mission.
farming though?
Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu pummels its way onto
Can they
Nintendo
even
Switch
save it
November
with the big
8th.
announcement at the end of
Pre-orders
this thing?
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
It'd have to be like Mario
Experience the
Odyssey
events
2
leading
level
up to
big.
Final Fantasy
Like, I don't
VII
think
in
they
this
can.
exhilarating action RPG.
I guess
Zack
if they give a
Fair is a
date for
young and
Breath of the Wild
ambitious
2.
soldier operative aspiring to become
Kinda.
a hero.
still
Together
say it's a
with
fail.
Sephiroth and Cloud, he investigates strange disappearances within his elite unit. This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system,
literally
and
within the
new
last 2 minutes
soundtrack
of this
arrangements. Crisis Core
Jeez.
Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on Nintendo
Pikmin,
Switch
though.
December
You got Pikmin
13th.
four.
The classic
I
arcade
love
shoot 'em
old
up
school games
Radiant
like that.
Silvergun is coming
This
to
feels like
Nintendo
this was
Switch.
supposed to be the
Fire
post-pandemic
different types of
Nintendo
weapons
Direct.
to take
Like,
down
Yeah.
what the heck, dude?
defeat
Tell me about
multiple
it.
enemies of the same color for a chain
But we got
bonus,
Animal Crossing.
or take down differently colored
Yeah.
ones for a secret
That would've
bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the endless universe. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests to unlock new heroes, weapons,
Cloud I actually
station
care about.
areas, and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op
Talking
can
about
attempt to
Nintendo
escape
Cloud?
their grim fate. Do
Nah,
you
it's
have
Final
what it
Fantasy Cloud.
takes? Endless Dungeon
that
launches
Cloud,
on
okay.
Nintendo Switch next year. The journey of
fuck,
world
right.
regeneration
Good Lord.
begins anew. Remaster of
this
Tales
is
of
one of the worst
Symphonia
directs
is
I
coming
think
to
I've ever
Nintendo
seen.
Switch.
Pretty
The
bad.
world of
This is like-
Silverrun
this
is
is one of the
controlled
worst
by
directs
shadowy
ever
forces
so far.
called Descience.
Dang it.
To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One must ascend the Tower of Salvation.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey with
We don't
Colette,
see Zelda or
the
Metroid
current
soon.
Chosen
Jeff
One,
Grubb's
and his
gonna be
childhood friend
destroyed on
in this
Twitter.
beloved
know.
action
all these
RPG.
the leakers and everything.
They'll meet allies along the way,
credibility gone.
like the wandering
Well,
aristocrat
Nintendo just
Zellos,
didn't do it just to screw the leakers
and a
over because they
lumberjack
leak
who
everything.
lost her emotions after an
That'd be
experiment
pretty funny.
with Presea. Other allies
I
will
can actually
also
see
join the
Nintendo
party.
Oh, they would totally do that. Nintendo would be the company to do that.
Bro, they brought
The fate
brought
of 2
Miyamoto onto
interconnected
announce a
worlds
fucking mobile
hangs in the
game.
balance.
And
Yep.
Pikmin.
Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins
even
its
talk about
journey
the
on
movie of the
Nintendo
park.
Switch early next
Nope.
year.
The montage of everything, and then they'll end with something.
gosh.
This is so bad.
Farming, dancing, farming.
They didn't even show anything new from Bayo.
That's true.
It's all the same shit. Like a year ago.
Worst Nintendo Direct.
Hey, it's
maybe
Goofy.
Ever.
Of course.
I had it to be mocked on top of what I just watched. Thanks, guys.
More Fall Guys. Come on.
Direct save for Krista.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to
Deluxe.
Nintendo Switch. One day, a spaceship crash lands on planet Popstar. To help Magalore return to his home planet, Kirby and his friends set
go
off
again.
on an adventure. In addition to sword, whip, and other familiar copy abilities, the new Mecha
already
copy
got
ability
Kirby.
makes
We got
its
2 Kirby
debut.
games, though.
Blast foes from a
Kirby's
distance,
been getting so
or
much love
punch
lately.
them up close.
Yeah.
Kirby has
is
get-
awesome.
been
It's
a lot of
packed with
love.
other powerful
Kirby's
moves as
awesome.
well.
Forgotten
The
Land
game
was
supports
incredible.
local play for up to
Kirby
4
saved the
players on the
Direct.
same
Just
system.
remember King.
Plus, everyone can play as
I don't know.
Kirby
I love
while
Kirby,
using their
but I
favorite
want to see
copy
something
abilities.
This is a terrible Direct so far. Like
There's
a
also a
horrible
collection
Direct.
of sub-games to play.
Yeah.
This includes the new sub-game Magalore's Tome Trackers. And returning ones like Samurai Kirby. All sub-games can be played with up to 4
I guess
players.
it's a good online game.
An
Yeah, it
adventure
looks
of
super
deluxe proportions awaits.
Next year.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
As part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, a remake of Kirby's
We don't
Return
care.
to Dreamland will be released. We hope you're looking
Oh my
forward to this game. Thank you for
Well,
watching today's
PlayStation Now might
Nintendo
even be
Direct.
better. That's how bad this was.
Ooh.
Here we go.
This next
okay.
trailer will be our last announcement.
Okay, let's see what
Please
they're gonna
take
announce.
a look.
Give me Metroid Prime. Zelda.
It has to be Zelda.
Game footage not final.
It's Kirby. No.
It's not. It's Breath of the Wild 2.
Eee.
I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely
It's a Zelda
It just
game.
was
It's a-
Zelda.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's Breath of the Wild 2. But but the little bitty music that we've heard.
With the
Yep.
caves and
Yep.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh.
This is it. This is it.
I got chills.
Yeah. We got it.
It
Give
is
me a
awesome.
give me a date and a name, please.
Yeah, I know.
Heck yeah. This is Breath of the Wild 2. Climb. Here we go. The Legend of Zelda.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go. There's our savior.
Still didn't
This
save
game.
it. It
No
didn't
date
save it.
so far.
It didn't
It's a
save
game
it.
they've already
Oh,
announced.
yep. We got a date. We got a date.
okay.
We got a date.
Hey, there we go.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
jeez.
It's
It's not even spring. Dang.
It's next year.
Yep.
It'll get
Well,
delayed.
that was
It probably has
It'll get
terrible.
delayed.
No, because it said even the
That was-
gameplay wasn't final. So that means to me that they're still like very much working on it.
Yeah.
That was a terrible Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, that was.
It was.
That was not
That
very.
was a bad
That wasn't
one.
that
That was
great.
a bad one.
All right, let's see what the people think real quick. Let's check up on our super
But-
chats.
Breath of the Wild did look awesome. When he was on that glider, I saw people saying Fortnite.
Oh God, no.
All right, let's see. Where do we leave off? Matthew Hammond for 5. Will we get a Metal Gear Solid collection on the Switch? Unfortunately, not. I can't pronounce your name for $5. I see Berserk here. Y'all ready for the Fire Emblem announcements? It was pretty awesome. I'm hoping for some Metroid Prime remasters announcements.
That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for the Metroid Prime remasters. That was the one thing I was hoping for, but that was a bad direct.
That leak, is it just full of crap? Because I mean, this is the last direct of the year. So that whole holiday 2020, there's no way. Yeah, that dude's gonna be getting killed on Twitter. And now I gotta make up a video saying, sorry, source was garbage.
It's gonna get torn up, man.
Krista, hide your overlay. There you go. Okay, she did it. But yeah, that was look, it is what it is. The problem with Nintendo recently is they've been making a lot of announcements on Twitter. And some interesting announcements on Twitter, so which is fine. I got no problem with that. Like, announce it however you want to, but I feel like they blew their load on quite a few things on Twitter that they could have saved for that. But yeah, that was
because what was the most exciting thing for this? I mean, I was happy to see more Breath of the Wild 2, and I think GoldenEye.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
That's it. And then a bunch of farming games that Lethal's going to play on October 28th.
We had almost 500 people watching the stream with us. That's awesome.
Yep.
Man, so let's see. GG Gamer for the Game Over Super Sticker for $2. Big Raj for $2 with the red thumbs up. Jack Hudson with a $2 Super Sticker. The Fox is being foxy. Biggles, member for 25 months. I love Pikmin. I'm hyped. Pikmin's got a pretty big fan base. I'm not a fan of the
does
mobile
have
game,
a big fan base,
but
so,
Pikmin 4 is probably going to be good.
Yeah, there's some stuff that are big that might not be big with the panel, because the Pikmin game and then the Fire
Emblem.
Yeah, Fire Emblem is going to be awesome, I think.
That's
Mario and Rabbids. Mario and
Rabbids going to be. I mean, there were good games there, but there were games that we kind of already knew about, so that's why nobody was really crazy about it.
Same thing with about Breath of the Wild. Finishing off with that is like to give us a little tiny bit of a footage of a game we already knew was coming out, and then you give us the date, and it's far off anyway. It's like that was way further off than any of us expected.
Nuclear Winter Gamer for $10 Canadian. All this farming. When is the World Economic Forum? They're trying to starve everyone. Yes, they are.
Why should there be a political agenda behind all this? Nintendo, we need you to push farming.
You'll own nothing and you'll love it.
Make farming cool again.
This is the Japanese effort to counter the World Economic Forum. Derp Alert for $10. They better give us more Metroid than the player logo on the GoldenEye intro. They didn't.
They didn't even give us that.
Yep. GG Gamer for $2. It's Cloud. I actually care about. Jade Shadow member for 25 months. Looks like my Switch will still sit there. LOL. Dermy Wormy for $2. I'm happy Pokemon Stadium is coming. I'm happy about that too. The Nintendo 64 announcements were good. Does Breath of the Wild involve farming? Asks a Grand Von Tyrrell for $10. And 5 picoseconds for $5. The cool part about Shots in the Dark like Galaxy 3, one from Jeremy, is that you lose nothing if you're wrong and you look like a legend if you're correct. Well, Crystal was right for 2. They didn't show it, but she called it.
Yeah, that's true. Mark the Cyborg has a good point. Tears of the Kingdom makes the UK delay for the Queen's Memorial make some sense. Because the title for because they didn't play it in the UK. They didn't do the direct in UK.
Gotcha.
They said so. But I do like the title. Title for Breath of the Wild 2, Tears of the Kingdom. That's a good one.
Definitely.
So that's a good title, and obviously the game's going to be incredible, and it's going to be a ton of hype around it. But yeah, overall, just Nintendo Directs have a level of expectations because they usually bring a lot of really big announcements. This one had really, I'd say, niche announcements, like Fire Emblem is popular.
Yeah,
it just is. It's not my cup of tea. It doesn't have this massive general audience feel to it.
Yeah.
Pikmin's another one that's really popular. So there was some good games in there for a lot of people. Just
the frustrating thing is when you see those games, it's like, here's a Final Fantasy game in the style of like Dance Dance Revolution and stuff like that. And it's like, and then there's great franchises like Donkey Kong, F-Zero, Kid Icarus, that aren't getting any love and attention, have been just sitting there for years. So it's like,
I agree.
You got fan bases that are just crying out for a resurrection of these things, and then they're just making this extra just garbage.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's frustrating.
Just for Roanoke for 2. No Bubsy announced. 1 out of 10 Nintendo Direct. Samurai Vader, no Metabots. sad face. Also, Krista hits pipes.
Well, Lethal is the only person that's happy because there's a lot of Lethal games.
I just can't. I'm speechless with excitement from start to end. It was perfection. the same Bayonetta footage from last year.
Yeah. I'm so disappointed that Miyamoto just came in and was like, "Hey, we have a movie coming out. Did you know that? And also a park coming out." And it's like doesn't even talk about it. Instead, he just brings in this mobile game that.
I think they should have spent a little time on the parks because the actual footage or the actual there is a lot of stuff that's come out about the Donkey Kong ride, which is going to be next level, never been done stuff where you actually see your car jumping off the tracks. There's a track underneath. So if you're into roller coasters and stuff, you know about this already. But for the GP that doesn't know about this stuff, this is going to be mind blowing stuff. Would have been a really cool announcement, especially if it had some kind of rendering
graphics,
but
something.
Well, that was Jeremy said. A lot of that stuff was announced on Twitter, right? And so the general public just doesn't know about it. It was
terrible.
But at least show us a movie poster or a title for the movie, because a lot of people are really hyped for the movie.
Yeah. Yellow Flash in the chat says Lethal like Sailor Moon, and then says send Lofty the link.
might get some excitement then.
Lofty's gonna be like, man, this Nintendo Direct was pretty good. I liked it. It was a little bit boring to start, but it
What are you guys talking
about? There you go. Lofty gives the Direct an 8.5 out of 10. It was pretty good, guys. Come on. I think that we shouldn't look down on people in the community that don't think that the Direct was good. Guys, we gotta be better than that.
Twitter will say we're misogynistic, racist for not liking this Nintendo Direct somehow.
Lofty's funny as hell, man.
This was the farmers only version of Nintendo Direct.
It was.
But obviously we will be live tonight for Tuesday night's main event, so I'm looking forward to that. We got a lot to talk about, but overall, this Direct was meh for me. So
it was.
Let down.
Yep. Slip Rick, a member for 5 months. Nintendo needs to cater to us fat Americans. Yellow Flash is upping Lofty's ante. Says it was a 9.10. 9 out of 10.
Hey, Brandon liked it though. He says Direct is 7.5, 7.5 for me. Look,
if you like Fire Emblem, Pikmin,
correct.
Bayonetta and all that.
Drop a poll in the chat. Did you like this Direct? Yes or no? Simple as that. So.
I'll do it on my end as well.
I don't think there was one leak. That's the first time I've seen this in a Direct. One leak or anything that was actually accurate. Everything was off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. There's the poll. What'd you guys think? Yes or no? Was the Direct any good at all? Or did you like it or not? It's just as simple as that.
Oh, actually, we have some yeses in there.
I mean, like I said, if you like Fire Emblem, if you like Rabbids and those games, Pikmin, there was some good stuff there, actually.
I don't know. Bayonetta, no. Yeah, Bayo was the only thing I came in for, and there was nothing.
Yeah, they didn't give you anything.
Yeah, they didn't really show anything.
Yeah. You did get a date though, right? That date wasn't confirmed.
That's been out for ages.
Okay.
Yep. So it seems 2 to 3, 2/3 say no.
See you, Mark. Have it going, buddy. Yeah, the only thing, Gibbons plays is there. What's up, Gibbons? Says, literally the only thing I liked was the Mario Kart 8 DLC. Yeah, that was kind of cool, but that was...
And even then, that was kind of the theme, is here's the tiniest little taste of something.
Yeah, only 2 maps.
2 of 8 tracks.
Mike Hill for 5. Disney's trying to compete with Mario Kart and release their own game. Yep.
Yeah, they had that Mario.
I mean, kart racers have been popular for a long time.
The cars are too bulky.
Honestly, the most ripped off genre is kart racers, though. I mean, there's so many kart racer ripoffs out there, and a few of them have actually stood up to Mario Kart. Only Crash
Diddy Kong
Team
and Crash Team Racing. Probably.
Honestly, I liked Mod Nation Racers on the PlayStation years ago. Mod Nation was fantastic. That was a really good game. I can't believe it didn't take off. You could actually, it had custom track building and everything. It had really good mechanics, but the
more I think about it, playing GoldenEye for the first time in my life online with friends,
that's pretty cool.
That was the most fun thing for me.
Yeah, that was exciting.
Cool. Matthew Hammond for 5. The Direct was great, except they did not have a harvesting insects to eat game. I know, just plants this time.
Well, we can wrap this up whenever you guys are ready.
I think that was good. Thanks for joining us, guys. We had a good panel here this morning, early on a Tuesday. We're gonna be back for Tuesday night's main event. So check that. Who's gonna be on Tuesday night's main event tonight, Jeremy?
Just our normal panel. I don't have it. Yeah, just a normal crew. So me, Rip, Orion. I might have. I think George will be there. Mike will be there. No Lofty this week, but we'll do it up tonight. Again, go to 221B Tactical if you want to get your Geeks and Gamers hat. Also, the October meetup shirts are over. And your Geeks and Gamers shirts, and more merch is coming. Oh, you got me now?
Yeah, you're good now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so go to 221B Tactical, get your Geeks and Gamers hat. The October meetup shirts are over there, only there for a limited time, and then more merch over there as well. So go check them out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again for watching, everybody, and we will catch you